Hello, everybody out there in the TPO world community. My name's Lupul. That's Loki Bear. And look who we have here. We have somebody with a magnificent beard all the way from Florida. What's good, Ryan?
Hello, Lupul. How are you doing today, man?
I'm doing wonderful. It's great to see that lovely face of yours again. Loki, how do you feel about seeing Ryan again?
Oh, I was so excited.
Oh
That
my
famous
gosh.
beard has been missed.
Yes,
Yay.
it sounds amazing. But so we are here. We're finally here. This is the finals of our charity tournament. It's gonna be TPO Argonauts versus TPO Cheezers, TPO teams all the way. As always. Oh, hello there, CS:GO. So tonight's game is the last night for the charity tournament. This charity is for Gamers Outreach. If those of you who don't know, Gamers Outreach is about a program that, charity that goes around to hospitals, gives children's a gaming setup for those who cannot get out of the hospital. So they lose the ability to have a social life. But with Gamers Outreach, they do have a social life due to all that gear that they have. Thank you, Jim. You can also donate yourself. We're going to drop a link in the thank you, Loki. We have a link right there. So we have all that stuff right there for you. If you want to know about it, please go ahead and click that link in the chat. We also have the link to go ahead and donate. Later on, if you also join our Discord, our owner and producer for this evening, Jim, will be posting a picture of how much we have raised and of how much we are going to be donating and when the donation goes through. So you will all know transparently that this money goes straight to them. But we're going to go through really quick on our roster. Riley, would you mind telling us who is on TPO Cheezers, please?
Yeah, for TPO Cheezers, we have in the top side a Wild Snom. Jungle, we have Aztec War Priest. Mid is going to be Angry Beaver. ADC is going to be Yiku. And support is going to be
Wild
Waffle.
Snom.
What did I say? A Wild Snom. What did I say?
You said Yiku.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. ADC. No, ADC is going to be Wild Snom?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, my apologies.
It's okay.
And then support is going to be Wafu. Thank you very much. But yep, and who are we going to be versing here today, Lupul?
Today we are going to be seeing TPO Argonauts. Emily, you want to go through that for me really quick?
Absolutely. In the top lane, we have Dr. Emma. In the jungle, we have Spendez. In the mid lane, there's the one and only the Dr. Bovine Basher. As AD carry, we have Galaxy Fox. And support is Tactical Baptism.
Love that name. I love that name. I love it.
I've offered to pay him.
I will always love that name.
That
Bro, that
cool
Olaf
name,
beard. Yes, he has an Olaf beard.
Oh.
Raleon does have that Olaf beard. It's so nice and full. Dude, you gotta dye that white one day and just like during holiday season, just be you are Santa Claus. There you go.
I got the Olaf beard, but I want the Olaf body, you know?
We're gonna go. We're going straight into the draft. TPO Argonauts go through with a ban towards the Vlad, the Mordekaiser, and Gangplank. And Cheezers, they learn from I believe it was Goat's game last night that you never let Bovine Basher get Victor. So they banned the Hecarim, the Victor, and Shen. But they let the Garen go through for Dr. MF.
Oh, no.
You cannot let that Garen go through. Oh, wait.
Actually, nope. It was a hover.
Are they going to give tacticals there, Swain? Tactical Baptism Swain does go through. This is going to be a problem for Cheezers if they don't know how to play properly around that.
I'm assuming support Swain?
Support Swain. Tactical Baptism Swain is a giant problem.
Okay.
Yes, they did. Let it go through, Eagles. But Cheezers do pick up the support Yumi in response. Maybe? Hover? Nope. They locked it in.
Oof.
And Ezreal, Yumi, bot lane. They show their bot lane fully.
Yeah, a nice safe bot lane pick against the Swain. I do like that. They're able to keep their distance, poke down with the Yumi Qs, the Ezreal Qs, Swain, he only has the 1 CC ability. I mean, he can slow with the W, but it takes like
Yeah.
2 whole seconds to pop off. So, with the speed boost from Yumi plus the, arcane shift from Ezreal, he's able to dodge all the CC. Now, I wonder what ADC, what do they typically pick? Oh, all right. I love that.
Ash.
They don't even know,
Oh
but Ash is
no.
going
Oh,
to be the
no.
pick. I think that's a great pick. Absolutely. Just a phenomenal ADC. The built-in CC.
Oh
Oh,
no,
disgusting.
no, this is worse than what we think. I mean, if they do what I think they're going to do, see, Tactical can flex either one of these picks.
They're invading.
I don't know if Bovine is going to allow that tank.
Bovine might allow it just for
I don't think
TPO
so.
Cheezers, but we see a Diana pick, so there is the bot lane and the jungler picked for both sides. The Vi is nice though.
Is it Diana jungle or is it
It's Diana jungle. You can't play Diana mid anymore. Nobody plays Diana mid
it's gonna be
anymore.
Diana jungle.
Nobody, hardly anybody plays Diana mid.
Yes.
Yeah, see, Bovine might play Swain, and he actually might let Tactical Baptism play the Ashe.
Mm?
And you know what build he goes.
Yeah,
Heartsteel Ashe, are you worried about?
That would be interesting.
But we see from the next two bands on each side, we see a Swain and a Yone, and a TPO Cheezers ban the Vigar and the Azir. So it looks like these are all targeting the mid lane picks. And
mean Silas
this
and
is
Yone.
Silas and Yone.
Sorry,
what I say? Did I say something last? Did I say something else? I think
you said Swain. I was like, wait, hold on, no, they picked Swain, not Bantam.
brain dyslexia activate.
That's all right. That's all right.
Ooh, see,
Ooh,
yeah, there it is.
Syndra. I like the new Syndra, so I think that's a really good. They have a lot of poke on the side of TPO Cheezer, so they're just gonna go ahead and play it back. It's gonna be interesting how the team fights are gonna break down because they really have the hard engage on Argonauts over there because with the Vi ulti, the cease and desist, she's able to lock down one individual. Diana's the only engage that they have
it's happening.
on Cheezer, and it's gonna be so it is gonna be an Ashe support with a Jhin ADC. Okay. Interesting. So that means Swain mid? Swain mid or Swain? Okay, and then the Garen top. Love that.
And the Garen top lane. Oh my gosh. Bovine lets it go through. And, well, okay. It could be traditional as support, or we could see Bovine allow Tactical Baptism to go through with his most famous Heartsteel Ashe.
He'll be trolling it, actually.
And then
Gnar with
no.
There's so much poke. There's so much poke.
They have a lot of poke on Cheezer. I do like that. And there's always that one question at the end of every single draft pick here.
Yes.
Who is going to win the game? There can only be one. And starting off, I guess we'll go with you, Lupul. Like, who are you in favor of for game number 1 here between the two?
I will have to say that I am very happy with seeing most of these picks. These picks are great on both sides. They know what kind of team comp they want. They know exactly what they're after. But the problem is that TPO Argonauts has that engage, has that ability to choose the fights. And I honestly believe that gives them the edge because once Garen and Vi get up close and personal to any of those other champions, if Gnar is not Mega Gnar, it's over. I believe that Argonauts are going to take game 1 hands down.
Oh, that's interesting. How about you, Loki?
Because I really like to disagree with Lupul.
Of course.
It literally makes my life.
Of course.
Actually, I have seen Magus's Gnar. I have seen Snum's Ezreal. It's absolutely disgusting. So I am gonna give it to Cheezers for this one.
Okay.
And for you, sir? What about you? You are the tiebreaker.
I am the tiebreaker. I'm going to have to agree with Loki, actually. I'm going to go with Cheezer on this one as well. I think the Wombo is just going to be a little bit too nasty with the Mega Gnar, the Syndra as well, the Diana, and the Yumi ulti. I mean, those 4 combined, it's just going to be insta lockdown. even if Vi gets to the back line, which she could do pretty easily, the rest of the team is not going to be able to follow up, I think, as easily. They're just going to knock her out. And then with the two ADCs that they're going to have, between the Ashe and the Jhin, not a whole lot of
Yeah.
mobility, not a whole lot of front line. Garen, if he is going to go tank, which I don't know if he's going to do that or if he's going to go Conqueror. We'll have to see in game. But I think Nars is going to be able to poke him down the entire time in that 1v1 aspect. And it's just going to be Cheezer by the time that the late game comes. It's just too nasty of a wombo.
I understand, but I have to, you know me, I have to try to side with everybody and anything. By the way, good evening, everybody. Good evening again. Welcome to the Twitch chat. I want to point out one last thing before we get into everything. If we look down below in our Twitch, you'll see that we are at 47 followers. We are 3 followers away from actually getting the channel points. So I will repeat this again. I know I said this on Friday. I said it on Saturday. I'm gonna say it again. Tell your dog, tell your cat, tell your frog, tell your grandma, your aunt, your grandpa, your uncle,
Your axolotls, as long as you're
and
not
your
in California.
oxalotls, even though I can't have one, to follow us. Because once we get those channel points, then we'll be able to have hey, we'll be able to bet on it, on which side you guys think is going to win. Also, we can start having channel redemption points. It's
We'll
all
make
going to
it
be
so that
fun.
you guys can pick what color Lupul's eyes' hair next.
My Marvel cats are following Mr. Med, by the way. Everybody, if we'll go into that later. Jaeger, thank you for following. But follower bot goofballs. We're not gonna do that. We like to be honest. Jesus. But we're going to go on a short spectator delay. We'll be back with game number 1, TPO Argonauts versus TPO Cheezers. And welcome back, everybody, to game number 1, TPO Argonauts versus TPO Cheezers. We apologize about the little delay. Sorry about that. Caster needs to use the bathroom. Caster needs to go get water. Caster needs to also live and breathe, and sometimes then other things. We are humans, and here we go. Ooh. Oh, Aztec. Hi. Hi,
Yeah,
Aztec.
we're gonna have the invade here. Yep, Aztec is gonna be facing a 1v5. Yep, there goes the W. Ash. The slow is gonna kick in, but it doesn't matter. They're not. They don't have enough CC there on the side. Argonauts, I believe, is on side red, correct, in this game, and then it's Cheezer on blue. All right, and then
Yes.
the
other way around.
Oh no,
Flip-flop that.
I apologize. Yep, no, Cheezer's on red and Argonauts is on blue side here. Dr. MF getting poked down quite heavily by Magus Knight. Very nice poke in the early game here, but it doesn't matter. It's Garen. The passive's gonna kick in here as he's just gonna make his way back to the top side. And I don't know if that would say is a failed invade. You know, they have a little bit of insight. It was a nice 5-point start here on the side of Cheezer, but no deaths in the early minutes here of game number 1. That's a good sign from both sides.
I mean, you can go either or. Funny Beaver did start off with some extra gold thanks to First Strike, though. So
absolutely,
yes.
I'm getting targeted. By the way, I'm getting targeted in the chat. I'm coming after people in a minute, and if we don't. But so, little backstory between these two teams. These two teams, as you know, TPO, obviously from both same organization, our organization, and they are like siblings. Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox. We don't care. We don't care. Stay away. Stay away from the Xbox. This is my Xbox. So this is basically what both these teams are like. But we are going to see a lot of aggro plays. I think that we're going to see a lot more aggro plays coming from the bot lane. I thought it was a quarter.
You think most of the action is going to be taking place in the bot lane? The mid lane here has been having some great 1v1 action, great trades happening between Bovine and Funny Beaver. You know, it for one moment goes into Bovine Basher's favor and then just turns right around. Funny Beaver is the next one to go ahead and take advantage. Hold on one second. Magnus Knight along with Dr. MF there. Great trade once again happening in the mid lane.
Oh, here comes Shen's.
Bovine Basher the Conqueror. Oh, here we go.
The Ignite
coming in from Shen's. The Ignite goes through and it is going to be a first blood picked up here from Shen's. And I do like to see that Wild Snom getting poked down quite heavily by Galaxy Fox and Tactical. The passive slows from Tactical, the Ashe support. I don't ever really play Ashe support. I only play Ashe ADC. She is my absolute favorite. But I can see, you know, how annoying that could be. How annoying that could be.
You should totally learn how to play it.
I think I should. I feel like it's like a better version of Senna, you know, without having to worry about the soul collections and getting stacked. It's just like, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and hit you with my passive, you know?
Yeah, no, it's completely right. And I'm actually very happy with the top lane. This helps get Dr. MF off the ground with that first kill. Oh, Tactical stepping up.
Engage here from Wild Snom here. Yep, Tactical's going to be stepping up. Just like you said, the Ignite is going to go ahead and take him down. Yumi's going to pick that one up in a great flash Q. And Aztec is going to go ahead and pick it up with just a little bit of health left remaining, but just enough to make it out of their way. Hold on, the fight's not over just yet. Shendez is making his way through the river here. It's going to meet up with Aztec War Priest. Are they going to back off?
Nope.
Yes, they are. Yumi and Ezreal are going to make their way up into the river. They're going to keep the wave where it's at. They want it to freeze. They have a good position here. Funny Beaver with a great combo once again onto Dr. Bovine. And hold on one second. We have a 3v1 happening here. The turnaround, but I don't think that was the move. Wait! 1-for-1. He's not going out without a fight, and that is going to be another one picked up here for Funny Beaver. I'm sorry, the first one picked up for Funny Beaver here, and that's going to be a nice red given on over to him as well. That's going to put Bovine Badger in a little bit of a predicament. But wait a second, we have to collapse once again. Great roam from Galaxy Fox is going to go ahead and pick one up, and that is going to be a second kill. No, never mind. Bovine Badger said, come over here, and it is going to be a pick up for that. So 4-3. Cheezer coming out strong.
Bloody.
You guys said that too. You said, it was going to be a lot of action. I was like, oh no, these teams are going to go ahead. They're going to take it. It's the finals. They're going to take it smooth. And They're just like, yeah, Leroy Jenkins every
Bro.
35 seconds.
Hands are rated E for everyone in this game, man. You don't understand. See, the thing about the whole thing is Dr. MF takes a while to get off the rail, off the off the ground running. But
Ooh,
with
wait,
all
hold on.
those,
We have the
Ooh.
Flash E combo, but is it going to be enough? Wait, the
Oh.
slow. Oh, nice flash also used by Funny Beaver there. So Flash for Fash in the mid lane. Still has teleport available for Funny Beaver, and no sums for Bovine. Sorry. Go ahead there, Lupo.
no, it's all good. From the past couple of games, we've seen
Wow.
Dr. MF to get off the ground running with the Garen, because all they do is farm. But having Shendez come up top lane and giving them a kill to get like an assist to get off the ground a bit, and get a bit more damage on the board than Gnar.
Oh, hold on 1 second. The ulti is going to get popped by
Whoa.
Bovine Basher. Yep, not quite. The Conqueror, I feel like, is a very interesting pick here by the Swain. I mean, the sustain, I understand it, but typically you would see Electrocute for that burst damage, set up, and, just keep on doing your combos over and over.
He did live. He did live through Funny Beaver's ultimate. Funny Beaver popped his ultimate just in time as Bovine popped his. So that's the only reason why he lived.
Ooh.
Got you. Okay.
I'm like half wondering if like Bovine didn't change his runes because he did play Zed last game,
Oh.
or
he
if
would've.
Conqueror was on purpose.
No,
So
Conqueror
that's
was
a
on
very
purpose.
I mean, I'm sure it probably is, but
It's-
I'm trying to
it's-
give Bovine the
it's a-
benefit of the doubt here.
It's a normal Swain. It's a normal Swain rune. I will say that.
Oh, is it really?
For the long fights later on when they actually do team fight and Bovine is in the middle of their team with the ultimate, he stacks up the Conqueror very quickly and makes sure that he can live through everything, even the poke. Yeah.
I'm not very familiar with that Swain build, but
Oh,
hey,
it's
it's a
the new
thing.
Roa. Roa is kind of new added in. Normally Swain does go
Right.
Leandries, but with the amount of poke that they have and the amount of time that they're gonna want this game to go on, Roa is one of the best choices.
Oh, hold on 1 second. We have another gank here coming in from Shendez. It doesn't matter. The Q, nice dodge. The cease and desist going to go ahead and stop him underneath tower. Bovine Basher picks up another kill. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Magus Knight doing a great job on the Gnar, getting the procs off onto Dr. MF. Not having a good time here. Going for the full, attack damage Garen with the Conqueror build. So not even a lot of tankiness happening on the side of Cheezer. Galaxy Fox also getting poked down quite heavily in the bot lane here by Wild Snom and Akko. Can I just call him Akka? Is it Akko Fu?
Sure.
Or you can say ooh ooh ooh.
Oh, please no,
I
please no. Akka
I
is a fine
could.
name.
But the only people I'll be saying that for are paying me $10 a month. So
Yeah.
You have to pay the therapy sessions on that one.
I mean, this bot lane is a lot more tame than I thought it was gonna be, but that's kind of like just waiting for Jin to get the Gale Force kind of thing. Server mute Lupul. Wow. Okay, I see you. I see you.
No, bot lane was at a really good advantage earlier as well. Jin was ahead by like 15 farm just about a minute and a half ago, literally. And now he cut it down to just about 6, Ezreal has. So that is a pretty good job by Ezreal. Dr. MF, though, getting poked down very heavily underneath their own tower. Oh my god, Magus playing perfectly with the zoning of the tower here. With the tower just not giving a shit at all.
He's going Bork first. Looks like
Yeah.
Magus is going Bork first. This is great.
The sustain is definitely helpful. Neither one of them really needing to use mana at all, but Magus is just playing it really perfectly with that bar going into the Mega Gnar form as well. Man.
I mean,
it's
as soon
just
as...
such a-
Oh, there it is! Yes!
Oh, there's
Yes!
the flash. The
Demacia!
Nothing he could do to get out of that. Did the flash ignite, just guaranteeing the insta kill with the ultimate. Love that by Dr. MF, putting him up on the board 1-0, giving the second death on over to Magus Knight.
That's great. Nice
Demacia.
job for Dr. MF. Oh my gosh, yes, get the chain whip spike.
Yep.
It's gonna be great. I mean, he's probably gonna go Stridebreaker into this kind of team comp because he and Shindes and Dr. Mep are going to be. Ooh, underneath turret.
Another gank once again. Yep, it's just gonna go ahead and pop off the burst.
Oh yes!
From the both of them, and Dr. Bovine Basher 3-0 moves up on the leaderboard, putting the team 7-3 in game number 1 here, looking really good early on. And they just are taking over. Yeah, 1.5. 1.5k. Yep, gold overall. And over to blue side, and they are just taking over right now. They're playing it perfectly. First dragon still not taken yet. Hold on 1 second. Nice game coming in. Tactical baptism. Forced to ulti, but it doesn't matter. Wild Stomp can get taken out with the ultimate.
Nice
and
flash.
Ulti once again. And it doesn't matter. Aztec War Priest is going to go for another dive. And this is just like we saw just in the beginning of the game. Executed once again. And just perfect.
Oh, he drops the Herald. He's dropping the Herald.
But at what cost here? Bovine Basher's making his way to the bot lane. Great dash from Aztec War Priest, but is it going to be enough to slow? Is going to go ahead and land the flash over the wall. Is going to dash on over to the back, but the aggro is going to be a little bit too much. And Bovine Basher now 4-0. Great roam. And that is exactly what Funny Beaver needed as well. They're going to go ahead and, instead of choosing to roam with it, try to push out, get that solo goal. And Shendez is going to make their way in once again. Great pushback, though, to stop the Q advancement. And it is not going to be a history repeating itself for the third time. And
Magus don't want to fight no more.
Away. Definitely not. That is a little bit too strong of a Garen. Has the Berserker's Greave, so the attack speed bonus on the E is just a little bit too much right now. He does have the 2 components of the Blade of the Ruined King, but not Blade of the Ruined King just yet. Once he has that passive slow built in, it will be a little bit of a different story.
Argonauts on Dragon right now, getting that Dragon for free without anybody else knowing. Shendez does have Divine Thunder, by the way, but Snom just got... Ooh.
Oh, who did get that? I'm not entirely sure here. The ultimate's going to go off by Jin. Aztec War Priest getting super low. Yep, Shendez is going to pick it up. Wild Slam is going to try and take down Tactical Baptism, but he's going to find himself in a 4v2 because Yuumi technically is there, even though she's not there in body. She's there in spirit.
Oh my god.
That is all that she is needed for. Galaxy Fox is going to get hit with the Yuumi ulti. It's going to hold him in place, and the W to try to stop him, but no, Wild Slam. Too clean with the Ezreal Qs.
Anybody get the number on that bus? It hurt really badly.
I need the hacks. I need the aimbot that he's got because I cannot hit these Ezreal Qs worth my friggin' life. Ugh.
Ooh, nice.
I can't play Ezreal to save my life.
Oh my gosh, Bovine actually getting that E.
Nice. Waited for the pushback though, but still got it in time. The Ashe ulti does get sidestepped by Beaver. Great composure in a what could have been bad situation. The ultimate also being used by Dr. Bovine there. So that is going to be 1-for-0 there. Doesn't have the flash up just yet from Funny Beaver, but yeah, unfortunate for Bovine.
Oh no, Michael is going.
He's actually
Heart Steel.
Oh, he's building it. He's building.
He's gonna go Heart Steel.
He's really gonna build the Heart Steel.
Interesting.
By the way, the range of Ashe's autos is just within Heartsteel range.
I don't know what Galaxy Fox is doing. Yeah, you should have just gone around, just wasting a lot of time passing in between. They have a lot of range on the side of Argonauts there.
And I'm gonna say this, like, and the jungle, if we look at the jungle camps, the jungle items from both sides, we see that Aztec War Priest is at 5 camps left. Shendez is at 4. Shendez is ahead of Aztec, unfortunately, but just barely. Aztec's keeping up.
Oh, hold on 1 second. Aztec War Priest and Shendez, fighting at the top side. Is gonna go off, and oh my god,
Shendez going off. Shendez is going off, sir.
Yeah, War Priest just getting that CC train from the Qs to the cease and assist. Wow. That is unbelievable. 10-6 now. They further their lead here, but not quite gold-wise. Only ahead by 400 gold. That's still pretty impressive from Red side in game of 1. Even though they're down. Oh, nice ultimate landing by Baptism, but just a little bit of a delayed reaction for the Shen-T there. But a great flash coming in from Funny Beaver, and Rome coming through also from Tactical Baptism.
It's
Yeah,
gonna.
Mike
It's
does
happening.
roam a lot on Ashe. Like that is like one thing he is known for. He does not stay in lane, and he will leave Galaxy all the
I mean,
time.
Galaxy. As long as Galaxy plays safe, I don't think he has a problem. Oh, here it goes. Dr. MF has Stridebreaker. Pops the ignite.
Oh,
Gets nothing.
great. Oh, Wild Snom and Yumi going ahead, popping the ulti to try to lock him down.
Oh, here
Top
comes
Sebastian
Aztec
stepping
again.
up a little bit too close here. Aztec, nice with another gank to the bot side, picking up the double kill, very clean, keeping them relevant, keeping them on the map. Dr. Bovine now finding his way into a 1v3 situation. Is he strong enough to go ahead and face it?
Roa.
The is keeping him alive just for right now, but it's for a little bit too much. Great stun comes through from Funny Beaver, the ultimate, and a big shutdown. That's going to be 3 kills given on over to Aztec War Priest. That is the last person that you need to be popping off, going from 2 to 4 to 5 and 4 with now a 300 gold bounty. Great pickup here from Red side, and the Dragon is going to be up here within the next minute. It's going to be a Hex Tech, and they take down the first tower on the bot side. Great comeback. And that's going to put them ahead by about almost 2k, a little over 2k gold here. Magus Knight and Dr. MF just going at it. Not only the cease and desist once again.
My gosh!
Great fight from downtown. Shendez adding another one here, 5 and 1. Great job. But they need to expand the kills a little bit to the rest of the team. Jin desperate needed kills 1 and 4. And Dr. MF said, hold on 1 second, hold my beer. You're going to back in the lane, the audacity. You cannot hop away. You are silenced. And yeah, too much damage. Dr. MF.
Dare stare at me?
Woo! 2-0 and 1. Does have the Blade of the Ruined King here finally on Magus Knight. But it's just not going to be, it's just way too late. 2-0 and 1 on Dr. MF. And a nice Rift Herald is going to be picked up here from blue side as well. Maybe. Yep, okay, they did pick
two
up.
turrets going to the Argonauts right now, top and mid turret. But here comes a fight for the Dragon. There are 4 of them there, and only 2 of them from the side of Cheezers. Shendez may have accidentally did a very big oopsies.
Yep, slightly an oopsies, but I mean, I guess it's a good distraction as well. Does secure the Hex Tech Dragon. That's going to be 2 dragons. Very nice engage here from Aztec. It's only going to hit 1 person with the ultimate, though, from Yumi. Galaxy Fox is going to be the first one to get taken down here. Very nice. 2 down on the side of Argonauts. Dr. Bovine Basher trying to do what he can. Wild Snom, great job. Flashes over the wall. Tries to land, but misses the Q. Shendez and Bovine Basher now the only 2 in here. And Shendez holding on with just a sliver of health, and a nice shutdown picked up by Funny Beaver. Still holding on with just a sliver of health. Bovine Basher, and the sustain is not going to keep up. Aztec War Priest adds another one, 6, 4, and 5. And they are just now scooting away. The tide has turned. And Cheezy is doing a great, Cheezer doing a great job taking it away in game number 1. This best of 3.
Oh, nope, here comes Doc.
Oh my god, yes.
The doctor is in, like gentlemen. That.
And a big shutdown. 700 gold picked up by Dr. MF. That is a really good look here.
Here we go.
Is going to go ahead and go through Wild
Bomb
with the Arcane Shift. And hold on 1 second, Dr. MF, the sustain coming in from
my lord.
And no, has to get to own safety, but 2 big shutdowns being picked up here by Dr. MF.
My goodness.
Great job on the side of Argonauts here. It just goes back and forth. Just when they think that they have a little bit of a breathing room and that they have a little bit of a lead, they just give it right back on up to the other side. It doesn't matter which way it's going here. It started in Argonauts, then went to Cheezer, and now back to Argonauts. This is just an absolute banger.
I literally warned you before this game started that this is going to be a blood bath. How's your breathing, by the way?
Good, good, good. I was in band for 7 years, so, you know, breathing is part of our lives. And here we go. Magus once again with Dr. Bovine Basher.
Now.
Yeah, he is a little bit weak without his counterpart, Dr. MF there. 2 doctors in the house, but hold on 1 second. There's an ambulance that's needed to be called, and it's not for Dr. Bovine Basher. Magus Knight is getting taken down very low. Almost gets the kill, but no, Bovine is victorious in that 1v1. That was way too close to the call. The sustain coming through, and still no Grievous Wounds picked up except for just Akafuru here on the side of Cheezer. They need to spread that around just a little bit. I think every member needs to be picking up some kind of
I mean,
Grievous Wounds item.
Shendez and
Oh, very
Dr.
nice. 3v1. There goes the ultimate. It is going to land by Tactical Baptism. The cease and assist just for good measure. Tactical Baptism almost actually gets taken out.
Ooh.
By Funny Beaver. Hold on 1 second. Not quite over just yet. Aku is able to hop on.
Not today, sir.
Yeah. Aztec War Priest, but no, doesn't end up doing much of anything. 3 for 0 in that trade, and it looks like they will go for the Baron. Very nice picks overall for Argonauts, and a great transition to the Baron here. I don't know if Magus and Wild Stomp want to go ahead and try to go for a steal in any way, shape, and form. There goes the ultimate.
It's kind of hard nowadays with a 1200 smite, but does not look like Shendez. Shendez doesn't have smite.
Oh, well,
no.
do they
Shendez
know
does not
that?
have
That's
smite.
the thing. You know, he's doing what he can. Blue does end up securing it. Oh my God, Dr. MS.
Where did he go?
Comes in clutch. But no, that, yeah, Strikebreaker with a great chunk of health return there. And Dr. MF does make it out. Great job. 6-0-2 on the Garen right now. The 0-5 Gnar is kind of a huge anchor for the side of Cheezer at the moment. But Loki, we have to defend our pick here from the beginning. How are we feeling? What can Cheezer do right now to try to make it out? Oh my goodness. And just before I want you to answer that question, we have just once again another fight. Dr. MF comes in godlike on the God King stand and just adds another one. 7-0-2.
So
great
go
job.
ahead, Loki. We're listening.
Yeah. What can we do?
Boy.
Yeah.
Avoid Mike's R's. I mean, those Ash arrows are on point. He does have Heartsteel now.
Oh my gosh,
great job. Tactical Baptism, though, is going to go ahead and lure them into the middle of the jungle, but not quite. Dr. Bovine is now stuck in the middle of 4 of them. Great job. Aztec War Priest is going to go ahead and take down Tactical Baptism. Next on the map is going to be Galaxy Fox, and he does take him down as well. Bovine Basher does make it out. Great job coming in from Shendez as well, helping his teammate Wildstorm with no mana, not able to run from anything.
Oh my gosh.
Does come through. Magastein's going to go ahead transition, but doesn't matter. Akafuwu does...
Give him the Penta! Give him the Penta!
Oh,
Get a Shendez!
Yep, that was quite a fight. Great job coming in from Argonauts.
There will be no Penta. Because Pentas are earned, not given, so Bovine doesn't allow that from his team.
No, absolutely not.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Dr. MF is just doing a great job split pushing. Top side there, does get the inhib, and it looks like this might be the beginning of the end for game number 1 here. Argonauts coming in clutch. Oh, the arcane almost coming in.
I thought he got out. I thought he was going to get out.
Before taking the Ash arrow to the face. Dr. MF avenging his friend in great fashion. 1 for 1. And it is going to be the 3rd dragon up, and I believe it is a Cloud Drake.
It is, yes, Cloud Souls going on. They can get Cloud Soul.
It's Soul Point, right?
Soul
Point,
this
correct.
This is pre-Soul Point. Pre-Soul Point, just like how Riley used to call it.
Pre-Soul Point.
Oh my gosh. So our producer Jim just pointed something out to us that we didn't realize. So as you can see, there's 23 minutes into this game. Argonauts now has 25 kills. There's 41 kills in total. Bloodbath, yes?
Bloodbath, yep.
Let's take a look at the gold really quick. Looks like Doc MF has double the gold of Magus, and the junglers are pretty even. So is mid lane. Bot lane's also pretty even. Supports are even as well, but it's just that it's the top lane. That top lane gap, like that top lane help so much for Doc MF. Like I told you, it takes him a minute to get off the ground, but once he does, he starts barreling through people. That's the same issue that they were having earlier. They don't have the range. They don't. Once both Shendez and Doc MF are up close and personal with this enemy team on Cheezers.
Tactical Baptism stole the blue. I'm sorry, that was just
it's okay.
Didn't even see it, and now he's gonna go after Aztec War Priest. He's stuck in the middle of.
No, he lives.
Tactical Baptism finishes him off. gets the kill. Wild Stomp force Arcane Slash, and that's going to find him now in the 4v5 situation. Baron already wore off, but they are going to go ahead and continue doing the split push, taking down the tier 2 bot lane tower. Great job.
Oh,
This is great gameplay now that they're doing. They have all the advantages in the world, and they're playing.
oh my gosh,
super
Shendez
smart,
just goes straight
sticking
over the
together
wall.
as a team,
Oh
not
my-
trying to separate, not trying to give any shutdown kills. 2 700 gold bounties going on over to Dr. MF and Shendez, and they just want to make sure that they are not going to die, so they're just sticking all together. And that's just great
goodness.
gameplay.
It's a buddy system. Buddy
Great
system.
gameplay.
They're a very well synergized team, Argonauts, for sure.
Their captain does make some nice shot calling, but Doc is, from what we heard last night from Bovine's interview, Doc MF basically plays what they need them to. He will
Yep.
he'll play a tank carry or a bruiser carry, and to make it all easier for them, they don't have to worry. They just say, "Doc, go that way," and Doc just follows where they pointed and proceeds to mow over whoever's in their way. So
Love
This
that.
game is insane.
This game is insane. I'm surprised that they just haven't just fully executed, the win by this point. They have every advantage in the world. All the kills given on over to Shendez. They can lock down their damages, which is Funny Beaver and I guess Wild Stomp, but
bye Aztec.
Yeah, every single time the Aztec's trying to get some kind of vision alpha in his own jungle, he's meeting the wrath of 4 people, but he does take out Tactical Baptism, but Funny Beaver is trying to follow up with his friend, and it doesn't
hi,
matter.
Magus. How you doing?
Dominoes, one by one. Magus is going to be the next one. It's going to be 4 members down here for the side of Cheezer, and this looks like this is going to be the end here with 2 inhibitors down. They don't want to have the Baron. This is a 30-second death timer, and it looks like game number 1 of this finals is going to go on over to TPO Argonauts.
Argonauts.
Argonauts. You are calling it so far, Loople Man. 1-0 in favor of Argonauts.
I hate when Liverpool's right.
It was a good back and forth. A lot of gameplay early on. It's just right as soon as Shendez stopped dying after the second time is really when things started to go downhill. And the fact that Dr. MF didn't die not one time at all. Just
Oh my goodness.
absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
That's insane.
We're gonna go on a short break. We're gonna talk about it. We'll come when we come back. We're gonna talk about how the game went and how a bit more in detail. But we're gonna get ready for game number 2: TPO Argonauts versus TPO Cheezers.
I'm just gonna get this.
Hey guys, welcome back. We are here for game number 2. Ryleon, Loki, how you guys feeling about being wrong? Just kidding. I love you guys.
Oh, all right. I mean, no, it was very interesting. It was a lot of back and forth there. I mean, Cheezer had it in the beginning of the in the first half.
Yeah.
I like the Wombo that they had. They just were not playing as a 5-man squad comparative to Argonaut. They were just getting picked off constantly. Aztec War Priest was the ones that was trying to, either clear vision or find vision around these objectives rather than waiting on his team. Yeah, they were tanky, but in a 1v4, 1v5 situation, it doesn't matter how tanky you
There's
are. You're
not
just
much
gonna
you
get
can
burst.
do about that,
Yeah.
especially when you have a shredding Garen, and also with Vi's punches, she
Yep.
does shred that armor, so it makes it easier for Garen and Vi to shred through any armor that the Diana would have had.
Oh,
Absolutely. And draft is underway here for game number 2. And Loki, I mean, do you think that we're going to have any kind of changes? Are there any kind of specific bans by that was already banned right now that should be banned by because, they were absolutely terrible by because.
they should probably ban that Garen.
They did not ban the Garen, by the way. They banned.
They got rid of the Victor because they don't want to see bovine on Victor.
They got rid. Oh my gosh, Argonauts. Are you? Wait, Shendez, do you really play this? Do you really play the Udyr?
That could be. It could be top lane.
Oh my gosh.
Is in this league, is it the loser gets to pick the side of the next game or the winner does?
Yes.
The loser gets to pick the side.
Loser picks.
So
the side.
Cheezer voluntarily picked red side again. That's
Yeah, they like
Cheezer wants
red
counterpick.
side.
Cheezer's wanted counterpick for
Interesting.
their lane. See, so just going through really quick, so everybody, whoever's not actually watching and listening, from the sides of the bands from TPO Argonauts, there was a Vladimir, a Mordekaiser, and a Yumi. And Cheezer's band, first round of bands, is going to be a Vi, a Swain, and a Victor. TPO Argonauts first picks the Udyr. Cheezers follow through with a Nami, and hovering. Nope, they follow through with the Yone. We already knew that.
That's a typical pick for
Beaver.
for Funny Beaver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yone is one of their. I think Yone is one of their favorite champions. So it is.
I'm waiting to see the Vex come through.
I don't think the Vex is going to come through.
When?
Vlad, Yone, Silas, and they follow through with the Yone, but Argonauts are going to go with the Garen again. So that is an Udyr jungle.
Oh, no.
Udyr. So Shendez, I don't know if you're watching. Do you play Prowler's Claw, Udyr? Because that is a problem for everybody.
Yeah, lethality Udi is not a fun time. I was gonna say Rise.
Are you really gonna flex on him?
Rise would
Flex
be
on him?
interesting. I mean,
okay.
Loki, what have you been maining so far, and the past few patches and coming into the new season? What have you been like your focuses recently here within the last couple of days in the newest patch?
I'd have to.
I would say jungle.
Ones. Yeah.
I'd say jungle. I would say actually jungle.
Yeah.
You guys like that
jungle
my
changes,
favorite, don't you?
I
guys
love
have
it.
that little.
All right. I'm gonna fight you on this. I will fight everybody on this right now. As a Shaco player, I cannot double camp at the beginning, which slows down my clear. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
I think it's more friendly for the people that are not used to the jungle or are not like comfortable in the jungle. So it's definitely made it easier for me to transition into the jungle because like I'm an 80 carry main. So to transition from 80 carry into a jungle, it's made it significantly easier.
Okay.
I mean, that's one thing that I've really enjoyed. But like Mordekaiser by Sejuani have been like my favorite things to take into the jungle. And I did try Urgot. I do like Urgot jungle.
Excellent.
So from the side of TPO Argonauts, we see the ban of an Ezreal and
the Ash.
Cheezers have banned the Azir and the Ashe, so I think they had enough of the Ashe already. And I do believe Argonauts are finally, for their final ban, is banning that Diana, but go for the Lucian ban to make Snom
Yeah.
a bit more uncomfortable, making sure that Lucian Nami does not happen. Lucian
I
Nami is
like
still
that.
a very strong combo, even though
Is
they
it
say
still
they quote
strong?
unquote
Oh yes.
they say they quote unquote nerfed it. I mean, this is a small indie company, so they say nerf when we look at things that should be buffed and nerfed, like hint hint nudge
Ooh.
nudge, Yasuo Riven should be nerfed. They nerfed the crap out of Alarian Soul.
Hmm.
So
Okay. I like
Uh,
that. I like that. And I do like the Darius pickup, by the way, into the Garen. The early game
Oh,
is going to favor Darius. He is going to run him down. I
that's a
would
Darius
probably
jungle.
assume. Ooh, wait, what?
That's a
Darius
that's
Darius
a
jungle?
Darius
jungle.
jungle. That's a Darius jungle. That's
No.
Aztec's Darius jungle.
Magus plays Gangplank very well.
Really?
Yep.
That's a
This
Gangplank
fool
Darius
thinks it's
jungle.
Darius top.
I thought it was Darius top. I did. I was
Yes.
like, okay, maybe they're trying something new, like either like Gangplank jungle or Yon jungle. You know, I wasn't even ready to question it. I was like, all right, they all know what's going on. And then I saw
Nope.
Yep.
Darius pick, and I was like, oh,
Yeah, because
No,
like
you
I
have
mean,
to-
a Garen Darius, top lane would just be
Tristana
like
Janna
a
bot
blood.
lane.
Oh,
Tristana Janna bot lane for the Argonauts. I actually like this. There's so
that is
much interruptions.
Galaxy is very good on Tristana.
And then we see a Varus Nami for TPO Cheezers. So going all around, we're just gonna go through the roster. I think that's just a prediction kind of thing. Garen top for Argonauts, Udyr jungle, Rise mid, obviously. Janna Tristana bot lane. TPO Cheezers is gonna go through with a Gangplank top. Is that right, Emily?
It is going to be a Gangplank top, yeah.
Okay.
okay.
Darius jungle, Yon mid, Nami Varus bot lane.
Bot lane.
He's the best Malphite in Tristana.
So
Interesting.
all right, so Riley, I'm going to shoot this question back towards you first.
Okay.
Seeing these picks, how do you feel? Who do you think is going to win this one?
Honestly, I like TPO Argonauts this game. They really knew how to come together as a team last game. They definitely showed that. I think Cheezer's going to learn from their mistakes, but I just think Argonauts has the ability, especially in that bot lane there. If Tristana's able to get a little bit of a lead, it's over. It's over.
I played with Mike's Janna several times, and he's unstoppable. So this will definitely be something that Nami and Varus are going to have to be careful with, because Mike is a menace on Janna. I mean, Mike's a menace on whatever you put him on, but Janna and Ash are the two biggest issues for any opposing team.
Got you. Okay.
I mean,
So,
I'm going for
though.
Argonauts. I'm going for Argonauts hands down. I'm gonna be honest about this. I do love the versatility that everybody believes that any champion can jungle these days.
Yeah, I mean they're
the
not
problem
wrong.
the problem about that is that Udyr was originally a jungler, and with the amount of buffs that they've given him to his Q and to his sustainability inside the jungle and his ability to just move around the jungle with ease, totally outweighs what Aztec can do with the Darius. So again,
Yeah.
he might before the new items though. Darius could jungle before the items. Yes, I totally agree.
You ever been on the Dunktown Express?
No, because I normally kill the Darius on site.
The Dunktown Express, yes.
And also I play
Shake,
and I also play Shaco, so it doesn't matter when Darius tries to dunk me, I'm already gone. So
if Darius is in any game that I'm just gonna stay at base, because I'm not a fan of the gray screen bug that happens like whenever there's a Darius in the game. Like Riot really has to fix that, because I just can't stay alive.
Prove me wrong. Is this Aztec that's talking right now in the Twitch chat?
Yes,
I believe it
is.
is. It's
That's
Aztec. Okay, so Aztec, prove me wrong. Come on, don't get too
he's
woke.
talking in all caps.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
know
even
he
a
is.
question whether or
Oh
not it's
yeah,
Aztec?
I forgot. I forgot. That is Aztec. Prove me wrong. All right, prove me wrong. Show me something. But we've said who we thought. I mean, if you guys in the chat also want to drop down, even though we can't have like a, if we can't, even though we can't have a vote going on, and we can't have the channel points. Again, folks, we are at 47 followers. We only need 3 more followers.
49.
40. Oh, we're at 49. One more follower. One more follower. Just give us one more. Also, not to mention, remember, this is for charity. This is for Gamers Outreach program.
Aztec, I'm gonna set
Unfollowed.
you on fire.
Wow. If you see, you can see the pinned message from Loki Bear. She did drop the link to go ahead and donate. Also, we will drop another link in a bit to show you where you can donate. I think the other pinned message is gone now,
Oh
but
crap.
you can
Oh
go
yes,
ahead and go
before
there
I
to check
forget,
it out.
our sponsor, Dovey, thank you.
Oh yeah, we have a sponsor, Dubby. Thank you so much, Dubby. Thank you so much, Dubby, for also donating. That really helps out a lot. I think they were also one of the people that donated, right? If I'm right.
Correct.
Cool, awesome. Thank you again, Dubby. There's that link right there. So if you guys want to check out Gamers Outreach, that is where you can go. We're gonna go on a short intermission, spectator delay for game number 2, TPO Argonauts versus TPO Cheezers. Welcome back, everybody, to game number 2. Welcome back, everybody, to game number 2. TPO Argonauts versus TPO Cheezers. TPO Argonauts are on blue side. Cheezers are on red. Ryleon, how are you feeling about this game?
This game, I'm going to go with TPO Argonauts is going to go ahead and finish this one out 2-0. Not saying that Cheezer doesn't have a chance, but just looking at last game, the coordination that they had, I really like it. Plus, the champions that they have this game are just absolutely devastating. Look at that. The Tristana, like you mentioned, the Udyr, especially if he goes lethality. It's just going to be really, really, really interesting.
Yeah.
Jesus. What the fuck? I'm sorry. I know that you guys can't see it because our producer Jim has his chat muted, but we see all the chat going on, and there are words between these siblings that are being passed around, and yes,
This
so,
is like
it's hilarious.
It's like brother sister arguments. I swear.
Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox. No.
And we have
Every time
Udyr
you say that, I
starting
just
blue.
hear Jim, or I just hear Justin.
So the funny thing about Rise and what Bovine's playing this game and last game is he's playing both characters that can both live off of a Roa. And basically it takes 10 minutes after you get the Roa to get off, like, to do a lot more damage. But that's the funny thing. He doesn't care. He'll go it. And he'll still play from behind and make sure that they go well. So it's going to be an interesting thing. Would you get Twitch banned if those words were shared? Yes.
No?
I'm kidding.
Not this game. Now there are some games that questionable, but
nice moves coming in from Dr. Bovine here onto Funny Beaver early, and I think he needs to take advantage of the fact that he has a little bit of range over him. So he's doing a great job capitalizing on that. It's just he needs a gank from Shendez as early as possible. Doesn't have the same gap closer as Vi, but the damage is still there. Oh, nice return coming in from Funny Beaver. The ignite goes off as well, and yeah, that's the reason. That's what I was saying. Like, yes, well, the Win brothers are just that. I hate those two with the pattern.
oh my god, yes.
Emily has another name for them, but we can't say it on stream.
Win shitters.
I hate those two champions so badly.
Those champions are annoying.
Very.
Jeez,
Very nice
Doc MF
coming
just
in.
doing so much again.
Yeah, that
Hey, he has
just
a pink-
getting all of his conqueror. What happened?
He has a pink skin.
Who? Oh yeah,
He does.
Yeah, he went.
I do like that.
Here comes
Aztec War
Aztec.
Priest. Oh, yep, coming in with a nice gank. The Ghost is available here. Has the red and blue at his disposal. It is going to be a 1v1 starting off here. Ignite is going to be available here for Dr. Bovine. I'm sorry, Dr. MF. Aztec War Priest.
Oh my
forced
gosh,
back.
he made him back off.
Yeah, Magus didn't even come into the fight at all. Has, 60-70% of his health. Probably could have gotten first blood here. Still 4 minutes in. Shendez now coming to the bot lane. While Stomp
Here comes
does have
Shendez.
exhaust and flash available. There goes the flash from Tactical Baptism. The slow's going to go in and pop through as well. Galaxy Fox hops in while Stomp and Akafuwu both make it out. Flashes,
So
and
many
both
flashes.
used on the bot lane of Cheezer with the exhaust also being utilized. So 3 out of 4 spells being used here on the side of Cheezer. Great job coming in, but no kills still going on. 4 minutes, 30 seconds into game number 2 here.
Seems kind of tame compared to last game, right?
Very. Until we have the constant fighting right now. Dr. MF getting real low here. Knight pick up first blood, give it on over to Magus. Knight getting the Qs, getting the barrels off as well, and just doing a great job. So there we go. Finally, the silence has been broken. First blood, 4 minutes, 40 seconds in, and it's going to go on over to Cheezer. That's exactly what they needed. Shuts down the first death, actually, this entire series here for Doc MF.
That is true. This is very, very true.
Yes.
But I think that's Doc's last one. As soon as the items start coming through, though. I'm gonna say this right now. Doc is kind of unstoppable force once the train is moving and it will not stop for no one.
I really like Dr. Bovine's Rise pick. Like, is this a typical one that you guys see? Like,
No,
is
we
this
see
in your
Victor.
repertoire?
We see Victor. We see
But he
Victor.
was
I have
banned out,
seen his
huh?
rise several. I've seen many of Bovine's picks, and his rise is very good.
Hence the ban towards the Azir, the Victor. It's kind of just one of those people that you can't really ban out. It's a champion ocean.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, and Yon is actually a shared.
I'm sorry.
Aztecs calling out Louisville in all chat.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
He
Shendez is going to go ahead and get
Oh,
nice
yes,
up here
CC.
onto the mid lane here. Funny Beaver had no idea what was going on.
got
Popped
hit in the funny bone.
The
Aw,
gum
that was
there,
so
but
bad.
it didn't matter at all. 2 kills now on the board, 1-1. Great job, great pickup here from the side of Argonauts. Galaxy Fox is going to go and hop in onto the bot lane here. Nice Tornado's going to hit Wildstorm, but it doesn't matter. Tactical Baptism stepping up a little bit too close. The bomb not quite getting large enough to apply any real damage, and Tactical Baptism. Galaxy Fox actually the losing side of that trade. Not your normal sentence whenever you hear a Tristana.
I know, Malphite.
Oh, here comes Magus. He wants more blood now that he's tasted it.
He does. Those Qs are definitely hurting right now. Great ulti is going to be utilized here from Funny Beaver.
Oh my gosh.
Goodness.
I hate that
Doesn't
champion.
matter. The Ignite comes in clutch. All the CC from the knockups. Dr. Bovine Basher didn't stand a chance. And a kill given on over to Funny Beaver. And that's not who needs to be getting these early kills.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It is lethality, Udyr. Prowler's Claw. Prowler's Claw.
Alright, well,
Prowler's
I'm not going to be
Claw
casting the rest of this game.
disgusting.
See you guys later.
But it does look like they, the side of Cheezers did take the first dragon for this game, so they're more focused on the objectives this time around.
Yes, they are. Hold on 1 second. Finally, we have a great pinch here coming in. Galaxy Fox, nice sidestep, hops in.
Malphite
is going to go ahead and get taken down. Wild Snom is going to be next on the target. The W
Oh my
reset.
gosh.
Tactical, though, picks up the kill, and the tower shot, even though it didn't quite kill Galaxy Fox, takes her down just a little bit to precautionary measures. And here we have Aztecs going to make his way to bot lane. Does get one of the plates, though, so great pickup here coming in from Argonauts. And
asserting dominance, Janna.
Yep. You have to.
Magic, game 1 was won by Argonauts.
Ooh, yeah, this is absolutely ridiculous. Funny Beaver. Not even, like...
Nerf,
doing
please.
great on the combos. It's the champion. I hate
Nerf, please. Nerf the Yon.
Seriously.
Nerf the ability to actually choose when to go back. Please. I hate that champion.
Salty.
Or just make it like shorter.
Yes.
Don't last as long.
Yes. Like, I mean, I understand, Riot, you love the Wind Brothers, but you nerfed Alarian Soul. Like, I was planning on maining him this next split.
You are not going to meet Aurelian Soul, please.
You know nothing. You know nothing.
Oh,
Jon Snow. You know
There's
nothing.
a good roam coming in, though, from Tactical, trying to just get Funny Beaver to back off a little bit. They're trying to set up for the, I'm sorry, not the second dragon. That's not up for another 3 minutes here.
Herald.
But yeah, Herald is going to be coming through in about 5 minutes. So still, nothing going on of any importance in the jungle. Great ulti is going to come in from Funny Beaver.
Ooh.
Hold on 1 second.
He lives.
Nice DC. Tactical not quite out of range just yet, so that hard engage coming in from Funny Beaver, not as strong as it was the first time. Dr. Bovine was able to get away, no flash used, still has teleport available as well. Not the unleashed teleport for just a couple more minutes, but Funny Beaver going in once again, and this is what's wrong with this champion. Oh, nice sidestep. Never mind. I was going to say he's just able to go in, constantly heal up, but he doesn't have a Vampire Scepter just yet, but give him about 45 seconds. After this next back, it's just going to be like, okay.
He'll just have so much.
Yeah.
Oh, uh-oh.
Uh-oh, hold on one second. Aztec War Priest is going to go ahead, pop the Ghost onto the top side here. Great flash coming in from Dr. MF. They are going to continue going for the chase underneath the tower. And it is going to be enough Magus Knight, but it is going to be a great one-for-one trade. Dr. MF coming in clutch. Aztec War Priest stepping up a little bit too close. And still, all right, they're picking up for lost time. This is for a lot of fights happening across the map right now. The Rift Tail is going to be popped onto the bot lane here. Shendez definitely wants to go ahead and dive this. Tactical Baptism is going to go ahead and start the aggro. Great transition of aggro here between the minions and the champions here. Akafuwu is going to go ahead and get taken down. Double kill given on over to Galaxy Fox. They do take down Shendez, but given 2 kills on over to Galaxy Fox, along with a nice buff transfer there with the red now, it's just going to put him in a very, very, very difficult
11-minute mythic, by the way, for Shendez. 11-minute mythic Prowler's Claw for Shendez. Lethality Udyr is online.
Aztec definitely looking for a double kill right now. Might only get tactical. Does hit the tornado. And hold on one second. Wild Stomp. Alama Akafuwu. Oh no! They are too focused. They were 2 days ago. And the kill gets taken by Akafuwu with the heal bounce. That is hella unfortunate. They could have taken the kill. They could have just taken it, but no. They didn't.
Oh, this is great.
Oh boy.
That's I'm giggly right now. By the way, Mythic's getting picked up also on the side from Galaxy Fox. Galaxy Fox with the Kraken Slayer and Tactical Baptism does have the Moonstone. These are great things for both these champions. Tristana obviously with the Hail of Blades, and then there's also the Moonstone shielding from for Tactical.
And Dr. MF with the gank. Very nice wrap.
Prowler's Claw.
Prowler's Claw, just like you said, Magus Knight doesn't stand a chance, and there goes the Cosmic Justice from above. Dr. MF picks up the kill. 7 and 5 now. Argonauts, is going ahead and extending their lead for the first time, I believe, ahead by 900 gold. Funny Beaver in a 2v1 situation, but doesn't matter. Good sustain coming in from Vampire Scepter, and the Wind Brother is just gonna patiently wait for the wave to come to him.
So yeah, turret 1 is down in bot lane.
Same thing for top lane. Yep. First turret went over to Magus Knight earlier. And I think Magus is also going Prowler's Claw. Yeah, he is. He's going Lethality Gangplank as well.
That's actually the Gangplank that we went up against earlier, and it was not.
I don't know if you guys just saw that. Wild Stomp missed his ult. He tried to shoot it over the wall, but unfortunately didn't collide. So this is going to put them in a bad situation here.
So much CC. Dragon. So much CC from the side of Argonauts right now. Aztec can't move up.
No, he cannot. They really desperately want that ward, and they didn't even get it. They only got 2 hits off on it. It was not worth in the least bit. Gangplank now making his way towards the dragon.
Does have ultimate.
They want to try to secure the second one. That's the only advantage that they're going to have, is having a little bit more defense. And but they're doing a great job zoning them off. Dragon now sitting about 50% health. Aztec War Priest is going to go down, so no jungler available for the side of Cheezer. This is really good.
That's a nice tornado.
Yes, perfect tornado picked up by Tactical Baptism, and they're not done just yet. Funny Beaver now getting chased in a 4v1 situation. Magnus Knight over the wall. It isn't much help whatsoever. Here comes the engage from Galaxy Fox, but wait, not over just yet. That's going to be 2 members down, 3 members down. Nice stopwatch by Magnus. Only going to delay the inevitable. 1-2, third hit. Oh, the monsoon comes in from Tactical Baptism just to keep him alive. Great job. Doesn't get the kill. 3 for 0 overall in that trade for Argonauts, and they end up getting the dragon. So picking up the mountain, and the third dragon is going to be another cloud. Pretty unfortunate, but that is okay. Oh, I mean, great job from Argonauts. They're killing it.
By the way, Riley, I'll just let you know, we are now on pace. We are equivalent to the kills to the number of minutes in this game. So we are now on pace. Yeah, I know, right? I was worried too. I was like, this is slow. This is too slow.
It was too slow paced for these two teams.
Last game, they were at least at 67 kills by right now, so...
They're just beating the life out of each other.
But this is good. This is good for the side of Argonauts. Now, almost everybody on their team has mythic item. The only person that does not is Doc MF, but they were playing from behind due to the fact of Gangplank poke. Grass Gangplank still, even though it got nerfed, is still very strong. Junglers though are very even. They're both on their the last bit of their jungle items. Bovine wants a fight.
Bovine said, this is for laning phase. Let me go ahead and go through that a little bit. And here we go. We have Doc MF, Akafuwu. Uh-oh, a 3v2 situation in favor of the Argonauts right now. Wild Snob's going to get heavy engaged. Nice flashes being used everywhere just for good measure. Here comes the ultimate from Dr. MF. Now they find themselves 3v4. The rest of the team said, this is for my friend Dr. Bovine Basher. Goes ball. Max Knife picks up the kill.
Funny.
Very nice. Doc MF is the next one. PhD doesn't matter. Both doctors are out of the fight right now. Aztec War Priest now looking for the kill on the Galaxy Fox. Has the plant, misses the E, doesn't matter. Hops over the wall, backside.
Oh, here comes Shendez. He's out for blood.
Shendez gets the kill on the Aztec War Priest. Next, picking up Akafuwu, walks away in style, double kill, and now going for the Rift Herald. That is a huge pickup for Argonauts. I'm sorry, 3 kills overall.
Oh, Shendez still wants blood.
Trying to get to safety, but it doesn't matter. If you are in the proximity of the Udyr, he's going to Usain Bolt right on over to you. Great job from Argonauts locking it down, trying to get this 2-0 victory in the bag here tonight to finish off this final series. But they're looking really good
over there. That minion blocking that Q. Oh, my heart goes out. I hate when minions do that when I'm playing Rise. Like minions like, oh, I'm gonna save my teammate right here. This is my moment. I'm going to put my foot down defiantly and make sure this never gets taken. Objective number second Herald goes straight 16. To Argonauts.
Did he actually pick it? Yeah, he did pick it up. Oh man, funny Beaver getting heavy engaged. Oh no, is it gonna be enough? Great. Tidal Wave is going to come through, and oh no, Galaxy Fox right into the clutches of Aztec War Priest. But wait, the Janna
come on, yes!
Other things on her mind, and Dr. Bovine as well. Great job. Oh my god, tactical baptism. Coming in with some tactical shielding. Wow, that was impressive.
It was a baptism. It wasn't a shielding, it was a baptism. It was tactical.
It was.
Oh god!
Wow!
The puns, please.
That was great moves coming in from the Argonauts. They want to close this thing out. Every single time that they're just slipping just a little bit, they always pick themselves up immediately. This is great looks coming in from Argonauts. Really well control in the jungle. The Dragon's going to be up in about 1 minute, and the Baron's going to be up in about minute 45. So if they're able to time this correctly, they could knock them both out. They're going for a dive here. Outside Rift Herald's going to go
I don't think
hey guys, how you doing?
Yeah, he's going to be alive much longer. They have so much damage coming in. Shendez, Doc MF, and now the Rift Herald finally takes down the tier 1 top tower. And say that 5 times fast. Wild Snom.
You don't want that. Snom, you don't want these hands.
No, he does not. Shelly doing what Shelly does best. Gets the second proc off. And, they are just body dude over the map.
Bovine and Beaver are like all hands on. They're like, yeah, we're continuing laning phase right here, right now.
They're playing so well. Like as a 5-man squad, they're separating, but yet they're sticking close enough together to where like they have enough support from the rest of the team. It's insane.
They know their champions well enough to know that they can get from point A to point B very quickly, even if their point A is like semi far away. They're not drifting too far away from each other, which helps so much. And also it helps when you have immense CC. They have going down the line. They have a silence from Garen. They have the CC from Udyr. They also have another CC from Bovine. Galaxy Fox's ultimate helps push him away. And then Janna's tornado and ultimate. Bovine and tactical baptism are after Aztec.
This is an exact copy of last game. Aztec trying to go ahead, find the wraparound, find the flank, get stuck in a 4v1 situation.
He was on a ward though, so we can't we can't give them too much credit of just like knowing exactly where they are. But the ward placement on both teams are nice, but it's unfortunately Argonauts is better, and they're making sure everything is going their way.
That's true. I do like the Gangplank ultimate use as well. And another thing that I think we're really underestimating is just the fact that Dr. Bovine Basher is Rise in general. They're able to go ahead and stay kind of far away because they have the ability to teleport and change any kind of 1v2 or 1v3 situation immediately into a 5v3 or 4v3 situation with just Dr. Bovine Basher's ultimate. Just that teleport is so clutch, and being able to bring in the rest of the team as well.
Yes.
It's just difficult to go against that. It just doesn't matter. They can push out mid and then just show up all on Baron. They have so much room to just do everything as a squad and just continue. It's crazy. It's crazy.
So
they're doing so well.
Loki, how do you see Cheezers getting back into this? I gotta ask.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if this is a comeback game. I mean, like, normally, like, I'm optimistic. I'm like, oh yeah, this will be fine. Oh, the stream just went dark. Okay, there we go. I just think that there's way too much damage with Udyr, with Garen, with Tristana.
Oh, here we go.
And yeah, we have a nice
Funny
engage. It
Beaver
doesn't
thinks
matter.
he can get away.
Tries to go ahead and get the one up, but not quite enough just yet. As the War Priest now next on the menu here, trying to do what he can. Great bubble, Shendez, but nope. The guillotine is not going to be able to do enough. The bomb, is it going to take out Akafu? Yes, it is enough. Stacks 3 members down there for the side of Cheezers. 21-8 now on the board, and we're only 22 minutes into the game. They're going to go ahead and look for the Baron now as they find themselves up by 3 whole people, taking 0 deaths right before this Baron is not a good look. But hey, we've seen things happen before. Varus is one of those champions that Empower WQ combo has the ability to steal the Baron. Can he do it?
No, Shendez has smite.
My goodness, that was crazy.
Shendez
Blue
has smite.
team. Oh, I thought he got it.
Good try.
That was a great look by Wild Stomp. I thought he got it.
And to be honest, we've seen Avaris be able to steal a Baron.
That's true.
Everybody saw Worlds. So
exactly.
Yep.
And I want to take a look at the gold really quick. I want to show how big the difference in gold is. Top lane is showing, like, they showed up. Magus showed up really well. The problem is the rest of the squad. Then we have Shendez is ahead of Aztec. Bovine and Funny Beaver are actually pretty even. Oh my lord. Oh my lord, he deleted.
And here we go. There goes the ultimate coming in from Rise. Tactical Baptism joining for the ride. The double kill not being picked up here from Shendez. And yeah, that's just.
And if we show Galaxy Fox's gold really quick, I'm sorry, still very ahead. And even the support gold, Tactical is way above Akafu.
Oh, here we go. Funny Beaver definitely trying to go ahead and pick up something for his team, but no. The damage is
so much sustainability with the freaking Moonstone. So much.
Yeah, that's actually insane. Magus Knight now trying to run for his life. The oranges are going to be popped. Has to slow him down with the ultimate as well. Aztec War Priest now trying to come back into the action. We find ourselves probably in the last 5v5 of the game. Is it going to be enough to take him down and hold him off for just a little bit longer, get rid of the Baron? Or is this going to be the 2-0 that Argonauts is looking for? So we shall see. We have that nice little dance back and forth. They want to play it safe. They want to keep the Baron for just a little bit longer. Probably get a nice reset.
Dragon's coming up in 20.
You're right. So, yeah, they're not even going for the reset. They probably want to bait for the Dragon, had them all come towards it, and then just end the game out from here. They don't really necessarily need the Dragon. Wild Snom, yep, is going to be the target here. Great use of the ultimate to go ahead and stop Shens, but I don't think it's going to be enough to tidal wave. And there goes Aztec.
Oh, Galaxy might die.
Story time and time again. Yes, pick up here from Funny Beaver, but it doesn't matter. The rest of the team is cleaning up the rest of his team. A double kill here now picked up by Shendez. Akafuwu flashing over the wall to get to safety. The only 2 members left of Cheezer is going to be Funny Beaver and Akafuwu, but do they have enough to actually, stick around or keep them off? I don't think
No,
so.
there's so
Waves
much
already
damage
being
from
used.
from
Yeah.
Shendez and Doc MF. Argonauts
Yeah,
really
that
showing up here.
is going to be it.
Oh,
The
he gets
ultimate
another
onto the
kill.
back line. Tactical Baptism does fall. Adds a little bit to the scoreboard here just for good measure, but no. The minions want to end this. They're tired. They want to go home. And that is all she wrote. 2-0 on over to Argonauts. Congratulations, Doc MF, Shendez, Dr. Bovine, Basher, Galaxy Fox, and Tactical Baptism. Nasty.
Oh my gosh, that was such a great game. Both great games from both teams. And I'm not gonna lie, like I honestly, from what we were talking about earlier, I think that we spoke about it. Cheezers, who used to be We Hate Renekton, was practically almost undefeated against Argonauts, who was Mad Cows. And so now they just flip that 180 degrees, like completely.
Wow.
They're like, you know what? We are getting redemption from all these games that we've lost.
Yeah. I think it was a great game for like both teams. I mean, they both played very well.
But I think that we have time for a quick interview with if Bovine Basher is ready for a quick talkie talk that we had. Auto three of us. Udir Div. What's up, Bovine? How you doing, buddy? Welcome back again.
Hello there.
Hello.
Okay, before everybody asks questions, I need to ask this one question.
Yep.
How does it feel that you actually 2-0'd past We Hate Renekton, but now Cheezers, after they've pretty much won against you guys a lot back to back?
So this
How
is
does it feel?
This is something we saw in scrims, and that this is a different team, and that I think they're different too because they're not playing in the normal spots. Snom doesn't normally play AD carry. He's normally been their jungler and has been able to affect the map pretty well. Aztec did well, but I think we've evolved sort of differently. We're not. There isn't like a top lane doesn't need as much pressure. I'm really holding Beaver down, and bot lane is just allowed to win. But anybody can win on the team now. There's no, I feel, weak links, and I think We Hate Renekton / Cheezers is just they're just done against us. I don't think we're gonna see them ever win against us again.
You feel so different that you feel confident enough to say that they will never win against you guys ever again.
Exactly, unless Snom goes back to jungle, because I mean, honestly, he just get out of carry.
I gotta say, Snom. I played against Snom as a jungler, and I think Snom is a fantabulous jungler. Okay,
Absolutely.
I'm gonna say it like that. He's a fantabulous jungler.
Snom's a great jungle. He's just not an AD carry, so he should go back to jungle where he belongs.
Get back in the jungle there. Stay in your trees.
I'm just kidding.
Be one with them. Riley, do you have any questions for Bovine?
No, I mean, I just want to commend you on your great Swain and Rise gameplay. Absolutely just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Having two doctors on the team probably is impressive. You have two really smart call out, opportunity members there. But I do like the Rise pick a lot because the mobility that you just had, being able to go ahead and assist your team pretty much in any team fight. You're just like, okay, if there's a 1v2 happening on one side of the map with Dr. MF, the rest of the team just can go ahead and either split push and we could show up in a little bit, or we could just continue split pushing on, either side of the map. If all members are going to go after one side, we could just completely go to this other objective over here. So I just think your awareness on both the Swain and the Rise is just phenomenal. And I'm just curious, I guess, about the Conqueror aspect. And we were kind of discussing that earlier in game number 1. Why Conqueror over Electrocute? For those short, bursty aspects. And in game, usually you want to go for the Electrocutes, get the damage, and then just back off. But you were like, nah, I'm just going to continue auto attacking, sustain. I mean, is it just better long term and late game to have the Conqueror, or what was your thought process going into that one for Swain?
So curious. I'm not playing him sort of like a burst. If I was playing him sort of like a burst mage, with more things like that. But I'm playing him sort of as an AP drain tank, so like they have to focus me, or I'm just gonna sit there and whittle their health away and be just a menace in that regard. And Conqueror sort of just empowers that kind of play style on him. I'm really not trying to burst anyone out. I'm trying to just play the cooldown game. I'm constantly throwing spells and constantly throwing Qs, and that conquer uptick damage that you get maybe on 1 or 2 spells versus electrocute isn't as big, but when I'm throwing out
Okay.
5 and 6 spells in a team fight, the conqueror really starts to show more damage.
Okay. No, I like that. I mean, it seemed to work out really well, especially when you were popping the ulti. You were just constantly getting the stacks. Quickly got to 10, I'm sure. And yeah, you were just unstoppable from that point forward. But I mean, being completely like he said beforehand, undefeated. Going into this, you guys were. Wait, you were not undefeated. They were undefeated going
They
into
were
this. Did you guys
undefeated,
even
pretty much.
feel that pressure going into this game, or you were like, no, we got this moving forward? Like, we've done our research, we've done our homework, we've versed them enough times, we're taking it 2-0.
I think we felt a lot less pressure sort of in this tournament. A lot of us really were having a lot of fun playing. It was very chill, not a lot of not a lot of toxicity. Well, I won't say toxicity because we're always toxic to each other.
It's like a sibling.
It's
It's sibling
Yeah.
rivalry.
Nah, I'm not even talking about that. We're just talking about Argonauts.
Oh yeah, no, like your team is so toxic. Please.
Argonauts classic is for pentakills, nothing is given, everything is earned. So if you get a pentakill, are you trying to get a pentakill? We're gonna steal it. That's the objective.
Really?
That
Okay.
Yeah,
is, I mean, it's
that's why
just my.
when you mentioned the pentakill, I'm like, that's not gonna happen. But
Trust
when
me
there,
on
he's not
this.
gonna let
I
it
already
happen.
know. I've played with these guys before, and these guys have decided that I was at a quadra kill, and Bovine literally flash dove, and so did Tactical Baptism. They both flash dove for my kill for the pentakill. They,
Yes,
I'm just saying,
Galaxy
nothing will ever beat
pentas
my.
have been stolen so many times.
We stole Galaxy's Penta last split in what was it? It was game 3. Was it game 3 against Ago? I think it was. It was game 3 against Ago. We stole it last season. He was going for a Kaisa pentakill. I stole it there. In normals, my greatest penta steal ever is I was like a 1 in 12 Ash against my tactical was playing Pike with like 20 kills, and I one autoed his penta when his ulta was in the air.
Oh
Uh,
my
but
goodness.
Emily, do you have any questions for Bovine?
I actually just want to know, Bovine, whose idea was it to play Udyr?
That was just Teddy's. That's a Teddy pick. We were just like, because we're looking at what we wanted to play, because the Vi was funny. Vi just sort of like
I stomped.
Vi stomp. Teddy is a great player. It just goes to show that mid laners can play any role, but Teddy's sort of like the guy I've watched and based a lot of my gameplay on. The Silas, the Victor, the Yone, things like that. I've learned a lot from him over the years. So he's almost been like a teacher, sort of like learning and watching from,
Nice.
whether he knows it or not.
So, 2 things. Is there anything you want to say to TPO Cheezers, first of all? Because I know they're still watching. I know you're watching, Aztec.
I have 2 things.
Oh,
Great games, everybody.
Let's make it nice.
The first
Streaming.
one's going to be very nice. The second one
Okay.
is more of a question.
Okay.
Great games, guys. Thank you so much for coming to play us tonight. I was really glad to get a win. I know we look forward to playing you guys in the season, trying to go back and forth again. I really enjoy these games a lot, and I think everybody else really does. We sort of get hyped for these games, even
do.
the scrims. And also, how tilted were you, Aztec, after game 1? I really want to know that. That's the only. We were trying to mentally break you and Funny Beaver.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Is there anything you'd like to say to your teammates?
Thank you so much, Teddy. Thank you so much for playing today. Thank you, Red Eagle. I know you had to work today and you couldn't get out of it, and you really carried us those first 4 games. Jungle's really carried us through this tournament. Thank you so much, Doc. You really have been like a great pickup and a great, change for us. You're still too quiet, but other than that, like we could give you any pick we give you, even when you're losing, maybe lane, you're always having a great impact, and that's such a great skill to have. Galaxy, as much as I harp on you about your positioning, thank you so much. Like you've carried so many of the games, the Kaisas, the Tristanas, the Swain Sennas. Like you guys played excellent. Michael, you're the second in command with me. Thank you so much for helping us, go out and get these game wins. You can play anything you want in bot lane. Tank Ash, Swain, Senna,
I was surprised that you actually let him play
Yeah.
Heartsteel Ash game
I had to
one.
do it. I had
But
to do it.
I know you did. So two things, everybody. We here at TPO would like to say thank you to all the teams that came out to this weekend for the charity event. We greatly appreciate it. Like I said, our producer Jim will be posting a picture later on tonight or tomorrow, showing how much we've raised and how much we are in the receipt of our donation. He'll be shading some stuff out just to make sure that he doesn't get any issues with that. Second thing is, if you all look in the Discord, if you're all part of the Discord, you can see a new tab has been added to tournament information. Guess what, everybody? The rules and the application to see. I think the application also, right? Is this the
Rules
application or
and
just the rules? Rules and application have been dropped in Zonite tournament. That's right, everybody. Zonite tournament is happening in January. So please sign up. If you need any help finding a team, please let us know. We are more than happy to help anybody out here that needs to find a team. If you need, we are always here to help everybody. If you want to get picked up by a team, just put, I think we have a tab for, sorry.
Yeah, the Discord link is in the About section.
Yeah, in the About section is Discord link. You can look for free agency, players looking for teams, team looking for players. You guys can all drop that down there so you guys can sign up for the Zonite tournament. We will be, I think, the payments under looking for teams tab. Thank you. I also think that we are taking the payments for the tournament later on, closer to January.
Yes.
So you guys will not take, it won't take forever on that. But we want to still show our appreciation to everybody that came out. We're going to drop the link one more time for both the Gamers Outreach website, and also if you want to drop a donation, that's greatly appreciated as well. You don't have to. Just taking a look at the website helps out so much.
Yes.
So thank you. Thank you again, everybody. From Loki Bear, Riley on, thank you guys for joining me tonight. Jim, I know they can't hear you unless you want to unmute yourself really quick. We thank you for producing tonight. We greatly appreciate it. You've worked so hard on this stuff, and I know that you're going to just keep improving for this upcoming season for the Zonite tournament, man. But
thank you,
everybody, you have a wonderful evening. We wish you a happy holidays, and have a good night.